I'm sitting in City Hall parking lot. I just finished answering a tax question from my client who's getting a new build done. If you're thinking of getting a new build, I got to tell you this, there's a ton of stuff you got to know, and I'm going to take you through that right now. Hey, it's Andrew Shackleton, Kitchener-Waterloo real estate agent, DrewAtHome.com. I'm up in Vista Hills. I've got a client up here getting a new build done, and I got to tell you, the new home feeling is awesome. It's brand new, it's yours, nobody's lived in it, but there's a lot of things you got to know. You're looking at 200 pages of documents for starters when you sign up, and that's just the start of it. So first things first, I'd want to find out everything I can about that builder. Check out the neighborhoods they've built in, read all the reviews you can, and if they're a smaller builder, get past clients. I'd want to know that. Next thing I want to check out is costs. Builders generally don't budge at all on what they call the base price, but usually you can negotiate a bit of a deal if you're getting 20, 30, 40 grand in upgrades. Builders make a lot of money on upgrades, and that's usually where you've got some wiggle room. Only problem is some builders won't divulge what the upgrades are going to cost you until after you've signed on the dotted line. Well, it's too late then. You've got no negotiating power because you've already signed. Anyways, that's something I'd want to ask. I'd want to know. Next thing, you've signed on the dotted line. Make sure you got a 10-day lawyer's review period and make sure you use it. Big things I'd want to check out are the assignments clause. This has massive financial implications for you if you want to get out of the contract, because usually you can't. They make it hard. Have your lawyer go through that. The other thing I'd want the lawyer to really go over is what happens if the builder's late. 90 days, 6 months. There's a page in there where they go through all that stuff, and I want to know how that impacts me, because guess what? You've got nowhere to live if your place isn't ready. Another thing too, financing. The builder might have financing people and they say you're good for the money, but I'd want to go to my own financing people and make sure that you're down the road that I can pay for my house. It's especially important if it's an investment property, because they often want 20 or 30% down. You got to make sure you're good for the money. Moving on to the house. Talking about the inside, for example. Say you want to get a custom kitchen done and it's not the builder, you have your own people. Is that builder going to allow you to do that? And are they going to credit you for the bare walls in that kitchen? Continuing with the kitchens. Appliances. You usually are given some kind of appliance package, 3, 4, 5 grand, a bunch of stainless appliances. What if you don't like them? What if you want other appliances? Are they going to allow you to swap them, and are they going to credit you? Now that's covered, we're going to go down to the basement. For whatever weird reason in Waterloo region, builders often put you on a rental hot water contract. I don't like rentals. I wouldn't want this if it was me. You can get out of it, but you got to make sure the builder's notified a couple days before closing. This is the lawyer's job, so you want to own it outright. Make sure you tell your lawyer. And there's one more thing, this time to the outside. Landscaping, driveway, decks, and fences. If you're promised any of these things, make sure they're in the contract, because sometimes they're not. I don't want to see you get burnt, you get your house and find out you got to pay extra for this stuff. Anyways, one last point before I go. Think about it. The builder's salespeople work for the builder. They don't represent your interests, they represent the builder's interests. If you want help with this, hire a buyer rep to take you through the whole process. Now, the kind of stuff I do is guide my clients through everything I talked about today. And just this morning, I was up at City Hall dealing with taxation issues for my client. They need the help. That's what I do. Anyways, if you like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and have yourself an awesome day.